It's a brisk morning, but the sun is peeking through. So today we're searching within the 3-kilometer vicinity of one of our properties, and we're taking a look to see if there's any extensions of ore bodies or exposures anywhere. And we came across this washed out road here. So we're not going to be able to get by, but we're noticing some samples of oxidized rock, a little bit of mineralization in a couple of these. And you can see just how rusty, oxidized the ground looks. If you take a look up here, you can see hordes and hordes of oxidization in the rocks exposed here. And these rocks look similar to the deposits we've been looking at about 2 kilometers away. So we're going to go up there and see what we can find. So far what we're seeing is just a little bit of disseminated pyrite. This looks like it continues way over there. So we'll take a look at this entire area. You can see there's quite a bit of, looks like quartz carbonate in there. All that white stuff. So the rocks have definitely been altered here. You got loads of oxidization. You got all that white carbonate. There's just a mix of rock in there. It's definitely been altered quite a bit. Little bits of disseminated mineral amongst your carbonate. So there is little bits of iron pyrite, super fine. Some over there. A very interesting rock type, though. It's been altered quite a bit. You got more pyrite here. You can see in the fractures. So down there, you can see a quarry, small little quarry. We noticed some heavily oxidized rocks on the one side on the way up, so we're going to stop on the way down. We're now into an area where we have different rock types, more granitic, and you have some greenish hue to this rock, so it looks like there's maybe some chlorite in there. This rock looks like it's been pressed and smeared. Anyway, we're going to head back down. Looking at some float rocks here on the side of the road. Here's a good example of epidote. Your green right there. Epidote with quartz. The black right there, a little shiny black stuff. That right there is magnetite. Again, found in float rock on the side of the road. Another sample from that very first exposure we found. So it's looking like a brecciated rock, but it's got some carbonate minerals in there. Another float sample from below that outcrop. And this one is loaded with pyrite. You can see you have some carbonate mineral crystals in there. More roadside grab samples. Quite a nice chunk of iron pyrite right there. Looks like a little chalcopyrite up there too. So that's decently mineralized. Seeing a whole bunch along this section of road here. But a lot of these are frozen in the ground, so let's take a look at some samples. We're just going to dig them out now. Got some nice mineralized samples here. Looks to be primarily iron pyrite. You can see those black little bands in there. That is very, very fine magnetite. And here's some more. You got your green epidotization in there. More pyrite with your magnetite. Very decent looking sample. So lots of mineral here. And another road grab sample. Disseminated mineral all throughout. Primary sulfide is iron pyrite, but there is a little bit of copper sulfides or chalcopyrite. Got some nice quartz in there, epidote, a little bit of magnetite. And what do you know? More road grab samples. So you can see right here, it's exactly what your first outcrop exposure looked like. So obviously this is contact of some point. Another piece right here. These are just loaded. And this is the last one. Another road grab sample. Containing pyrite, minor chalcopyrite. It'll be interesting to see if we can find where this is coming from. Another area of oxidization. You have granitic rocks with little bits of quartz carbonate all throughout, and your oxidization continues all the way up here into this quarry, and there is disseminated mineral all throughout your rocks. So we're going to check out this little area for a bit. Okay, look at this sample here. Nah, that's just spray paint. What a lovely day to be out prospecting. So we finally hit a dead end here on the road. We have some mineralized exposure here. It's very weakly mineralized. Quite heavy oxidization. Tells me that probably used to be quite a bit more mineralized. Again, your same rock type there with your carbonate. Again, more oxidization here in these rocks. Ooh, you got a nice stretch of pyrite there, solid mass. Have to take a look at that. So, a nice little area to look at. Okay, so you can see masses of pyrite in your quartz carbonate veining. Got solid masses all over the place. So we're going to pull a sample from here. Nice sample here that's broken off on the side of the road that's got pyrite all throughout it. Small vein right here of sulfides. Looks like pyrite. Goes up here. It's exposed right along here. So this vein looks like it gets quite a bit wider as it goes back. You can see it's about 10 centimeters wide at this point. So it'd be interesting to be able to chase this. Okay, here is the first sample from there. Just a loaded vein. Perfect. So you can see how it gets considerably wider as you go back. Okay, so here's the secondary vein. You can see all the pyrite, your sulfide staining from the presence of sulfur and your oxidization. You got pyrite everywhere. We have another vein right here with quartz carbonate. You have disseminated pyrite, and then this whole oxidized zone in here, there's disseminated pyrite. So what we've shown you today is basically what we've covered in a span of 2 kilometers of road on the new portion of our claim. So some promising things here that we're seeing. So we'll have to definitely do a lot more exploration here. But that's the end of the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you guys next time.